Hello YouTube community, my name is Vicky96 here, and I'm here to bring you a tutorial on gun masking in Sony Vegas. Now I have my clip here, and I'm just going to scroll through the timeline until I get to the part that I want to have the gun outline. So, let's just say, right around here. So what I'm going to do now is split it, wherever I want it, hit Control Copy, make a new timeline, and then paste it right over. I'm also going to go right click, insert velocity. Now right click on the first point on it, click set to, set that to 0. Do the same thing to this. Just like that. So now we're going to have a still frame all the way through the timeline. So now we're going to go Event Pan Crop, click on Mask, and let's just carefully go up close like that, and just outline the entire thing. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just a tutorial right now, so I'm just going to do it quite quickly, but I'm sure you guys, being the perfect editors that you are, will take your time on this and make it look as good as possible. Ah, shoot, froze there for a second. And just go through like that. Oh, that's a bit of a bad one. No, oh well. Just a little demo here. Nothing really. And honestly, I probably shouldn't have used one in front of the kill cam because I can't really see anything. What I'm going to do, be a bit original here. I'm going to drag it along this line here like that. Just for some originality. And then bring it back here and just connect it like that. So, you also might want to feather just a bit, maybe around something like 0.4. Really up to you. Now let's just see, we're going to solo this. And you know, it's a bit rough, but oh well. So now we're going to go copy, click on this, click here and click paste event attributes. And now we're going to go back into the pan crop. And once you get to mode here, under path, it'll be set to positive, click negative. So now it looks like we're back on the regular, unedited picture. So, there we go. Alright, we're going to add another video track now. We're going to drag the top one out. Remember, the top one is the outline of the gun itself. We're going to click copy and paste the gun outline of the gun. That's important here. And then here, we are going to go into the effects. Open up the effects tab here, and we are looking for glow. Yes, glow. Sorry, I haven't done this in a while. I like the little question mark there. Alright, so we're going to switch the glow percent to somewhat around That might be a bit much. I know this isn't exactly perfect. That's too much. We'll bring this down here. So we'll bring the intensity a lot up. Get this cool little outline like this. Suppress the light. Yeah, maybe bring the suppression up just a bit. It's a bit rough there. This doesn't look that bad, you know. And whichever color you want. Green. Blue. All up to you. I'm gonna choose green, I don't know. I always have a passion for green. Always looks nice. Too much work with green screens. And there we go. So now, here's the drawing part that you usually use stroke for in After Effects. We're going to click on this, head into transitions, and have a linear wipe. And depending on the way yours is modeled, you're going to have to want to go left or right. But you might want to go diagonally even sometimes. I'm going to have it so it starts with the gun and then goes down the kill feed. So mine is going to be a right left edge. I'm going to drag that into the corner here of this middle clip. Now we're just going to have to drag it across. Oh shoot, not the opacity, but we're going to drag it, make it long. Like that. That's a good length. It's already quite long. I just bring it down a bit. And also, you may want to feather it if you want, but I prefer a nice hard line. Giggity. This should do quite nice. Okay. So now we're going to... Well, see, there's another thing that's not so good about this technique over After Effects is that if you have something like overlapping, it's gonna kind of go like this, and this one's gonna start too. But that's alright. We can live with that. So we're just gonna bring this down like that. Like that. Bring it down. And on the last one here, actually, no, here, we're gonna do this. Drag a second copy in, or just copy this one. Nice little effect. Save you time, you don't have to. Copy, sorry, bring this one below this one. And copy this, and paste it in. And then split it at this line here, and then drag it there. You can delete this now, and it's gonna end perfectly like that. See, and then it'll be all good. So that's really all there is to it. I'm just gonna... That should be it, really, actually. I'm just gonna render it now so you guys can see it for you. If you completed the first part of this tutorial correctly, and you think you want to step it up a bit, you can also have it, so rather that the line outlines the gun, it outlines the gun in a blank space, or a black space actually, and the gun slowly fades in, sort of like I did in Dirty Dan with the PSG one. I did that in After Effects, and it looks a lot smoother, but you can recreate the result in a pretty good fashion in Sony Vegas. So I'm going to show you how to do it very quickly. So basically, hopefully you have the same setup that you had before with these clips. So what you want to do now is add a black screen. You can do that by going to Media Generators and Solid Color. Now we're going to take that black screen, copy it, and paste it into the third layer. And yes, create a new copy. Click OK, and it'll set it up for you nicely. And what you want to do is, from the original clip, copy that, and bring it across to the black screen. Click Paste Event Attributes, and do the same thing with the bottom two. Click Copy, Paste Event Attributes. Basically what this does is copy everything about it, all the effects, all the transitions, all the masking, and it puts it onto the next clip. So in case you ever wonder what that button did, well, there you go. So now we have this, and we have an empty space here. And what we're going to do is copy this, copy the one with the linear wipe and everything. We're going to copy it. Oh shoot, sorry. Copy. And we're going to paste it right in the middle. So now you have a sort of, you'll see in a second. I'm sorry, I probably have said already, but this Fraps is really slowing down my computer. But anyways, you can see that this is going to create the outline of a gun like that. And so if you want to add it, however, we're going to copy the top one, the one that's the outline of the gun. I'm going to copy it. And we're going to paste it right around where the linear wipe ends and put on the top row like that. And of course we'll shrink it down a bit. We don't need to have it that long, but it's all good like that. And so what we want to do now is have this one have the fade out on the linear wipe one, fade out like that, so it's in line with that, with the top clip. And then have this one fade in just like that, so it's in line like that. So what this is going to do is it's going to give us a nice little fade in like that. Which looks half bad for something made in Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas isn't exactly a huge creation or compositing program, but you know, do with what you manage, or you manage with what you have. And then of course we have it like that. We can split this down. Bring this down like that. I'm sorry, this is really bugging me how slow this thing is really going. I'm just going to drag short like that. And then we're going to copy this clip we have over here.